Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
There is Lee Oswald. He's been shot. He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
It's one small step for man.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
Welcome to the Howdy Boomer Show on the YouTube channel. This is a daily broadcast by baby boomers for baby boomers. Join the Peanut Gallery, become an official member of HowdyBoomy.com, where there's great gifts and ideas for the baby boomer generation. And we're going to be talking daily about things that affect everyday life. Like, we're going to be driving gas cars rather than worried about charging someplace to take half of our life getting there. We're going to be cooking with gas rather than whatever the woke generation wants us to cook with. We're going to be worried about climate change, but unlike John Kerry, who looks like the love child between Secretariat and Jerry Seinfeld, we're going to be letting Mother Nature take care of that. We're going to go back to the days when the good guys were the cops, the bad guys were the criminals. We're going back to the days when if you were born with a penis, you were a male. If you were born with a vagina, you were a female. Every day we're going to be broadcasting ideas that's going to help make America great again. And we're going to be bringing everybody to the forefront to remember what made this country great. In the days of the old laughing, every day we're going to sock it to them.
Sock it to me?
Welcome to the Howdy Booby Show. Another gorgeous day today. It's the Friday before Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's very interesting. If you go anywhere in the world that is not like one of our allies, a free country, if you go anywhere in the world and ask the inhabitants there what country would they really like to live in, I'm going to say 99.9% of them is going to say the United States. And that's something that the Democrats really don't get, that everybody wants to be here. It's a tremendous country. Our forefathers came up with the Constitution, came up with a country run by the people, for the people, of the people. You remember that from high school, don't you? And there has to be a system set up where you have to stand in line to get in. You just can't swarm anything. There has to be a system set up. I mean, I was told years ago that 80% of the world understands two things: an empty stomach and the end of a gun. That's it. That's what we're dealing with. And so you have to understand the people coming over here want freedom. They want our land of opportunity to make a great living for themselves and their family, but there has to be a system in place. Today we're witnessing the surge in the border because our president, the administration, the Democrats have no clue what's going on, have no interest in what's going on. They want these people to swarm our country so they can get them to get on welfare, get on any assistance they can, keep the government paying them in return for their vote. They want the power. That's all they want. They want the power. The Democrats don't understand anything that's going on as far as that goes. Well, then again, maybe they understand it all too well. They're in power now, and they don't care about you if you're here legally. They don't care about you if you work for a living, because you're going to wind up paying for it. As you're paying more now for just about everything since this man took office. We see that his son is corrupt. More and more is coming out. They interviewed Brennan from the Justice Department, from the CIA, and behind closed doors he admitted that the letter that all these people signed saying Hunter Biden's laptop was a hoax by Russian collusion, by Russian disinformation, that letter was all political. And who was involved with it? All of these people were involved in it. Blinken, our Secretary of State, theoretically wrote it. He declines to answer anything. They're all liars. Liars. And now that the evidence is coming out, it's going to be interesting to see what the American press does. That's the key. Is there such a thing now as an American press? Is there such a thing now as investigative reporting? Because I don't think there is. These people hate the Republicans. And you can see that right now. I don't know. I really don't know who's running this country. We sit there and we're coming on a debt ceiling, which is important because you want to know that your word is good, your money is good, and that could come to a crashing end in 2 weeks. And I think we have a president of the United States that's incapable of comprehending that. Even Kamala Harris came out during the debates in the Democratic Party convention that she thought that he went past go and never collected his $200. But now he's staffing people with his administration, people that he owes favors to, people that he wants to keep under his thumb, and they're there running departments, not because they're competent, but it looks good. It's all optics. A black female, a black male, a gay male, a lesbian female, a transgendered LGBTQ, A, B, C, D, whatever that is, put them in power. They're incompetent. They don't know how to handle it. This country is suffering from it, but that's okay. It's all optics. I'm Joe Biden. I can't be touched. Well, maybe he can be touched, but we have to take this country back. Whether you like Trump, whether you like DeSantis, whether you like your uncle, we have to get back to the way we were, the way the architects of the Constitution wanted us to be. Give everybody an opportunity. I don't care what the color of your skin is, but with an opportunity comes a duty, comes a responsibility. Love the country. Love the country you're in. Don't think our country is the worst in the world, as our president administration does. It's the best in the world. Love the country. Do everything you can. Remember that the man in the White House represents the citizens of the United States of America. Not of Peru, not of Afghanistan, not of Brazil, the citizens of the United States of America. And if you're incompetent in running that, if you're incompetent in delegating authority, if you're incompetent in all your duties that you're doing, you have to be held accountable to it. And the first part is the press. Everybody's watching the polls because they're in office for one thing, to get reelected. Simple as that. We have found out what a club it is. One thing Donald Trump did is when he got into office, he discovered what a swamp it is down there. These people are there for one reason and one reason only, to keep being there. They don't want to leave. They see how much money is there, how much power is there, and they don't want to leave that life. Vote. Make sure you contact your representatives how you feel. Make sure you contact the media how you feel. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have an opportunity to turn this country on very, very soon. Keep the faith. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, eats like a duck, the odds are it's a duck. So if you have a person in power who is there just to be in power, caring about himself, not caring about others, it's probably a bad, bad thing for the rest of the country. Have a great, great Mother's Day. You only have one mother. Take care of her. Give her something special, but more important, give her a big hug. I love you. All those who have passed away, thank you for everything you've done for us. Happy Mother's Day. God bless you. God bless America. Let's make America great again, again. Go to howdyboomy.com. Stick in your 2 cents. You'll enjoy it. I love all you guys. God bless you. See you next Monday.
Time frame, images of a generation. We grew up in a simpler time. We sang.
Say, kid, what time is it?
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
We laughed.
Hello, boy.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
We cried.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
We fought. We loved. We were attacked.
Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air.
Our flag was still there. Now these memories come to life on posters that can be yours today. Go to howdyboomy.com for your copies today. That's howdyboomy.com. howdyboomy.com.